Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. Luke COMBS. I'm not sure if we had him before on this channel. We have a couple songs on this channel right now, and I listened to him before. But maybe we covered him as well on Gordon Guitar, but this one we haven't. This one is a new song called Doing This, so a great song from Luke COMBS here. So yeah, he plays Western country songs here, and pretty easy often. This one is in the same category there, pretty easy to play. We need to set our capo here on the first fret, and we have 5 different chords to learn here. So let's start first with the C, or it's actually C but with a G in the bass. Sounds like that. So that will be 3rd on E, 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Right, then we have F, so you bar all strings here on the 1st fret, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. Then we have A minor, so open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Then we have G, so 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And then the final chord will be C, but with an E in the bass this time. Okay, so that is open E, then 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E again. So those are the 5 different chords. Now we have a strumming pattern that we need to look at first before we go into different chord progressions like that. So the first chord will be this C with G in the bass. Okay. So grab that chord. We will illustrate the strumming pattern with this. So it will be pretty long, this one, and we need to divide it into 2 parts, since on some chords we will only use the first part of the strumming here. So the first part will be down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, so that sounds like this. Okay, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, and the second part will be up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that will be up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so if we connect these 2 parts here, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and for this one, it's good if you can emphasize at certain parts here in the strumming. So the ones you could emphasize, and preferably, will be down, down, up. On this up, you, not that much, just to illustrate that up. Okay, so down, down, up. And then comes up, down, up. The last up on the first part, you will emphasize that as well, and that will be the second time you emphasize something in the strumming pattern. So down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and for the second part, you will emphasize the last 2 downs. So that will be up, down. So yeah, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up. These 2 downs there, you will emphasize them as well, if you can, if you feel comfortable with this strumming pattern. That will give you this effect you have in the rhythm here and the song here. So I'm gonna try to yeah, really emphasize here in this tutorial here, where in this strumming pattern you need to emphasize the different ups and downs there. Okay, so let's go slowly. Okay, so down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So these 4 times, that is where you could put your power to the strumming there, okay? And now we are ready for the chords here. And we have this C here as an intro. And when play this C, and with the C I mean the C with the G in the bass, when that chord is played, we have this kind of notes added here. And I'm gonna show you one round of that, and I'm gonna explain how to do that, okay? So it goes like this. So what you do there, how I do this chord here, I have my ring finger here on my 3rd fret E string, and my little pinky here on my 3rd fret A string. So when I play the last 2, not the last 2, but in the end there, in the part 2, when I play up, down, and on the up, down, and then comes the up, the final time there. But the up, down, you add certain notes here, like they do in the song here. So it will be like this. And here. So it will be this melody. And you do that with your little pinky. You move down this one from the A string here on the 3rd fret to the D string on the 3rd fret. So just one string right below where you're holding, and you push that note there, try to emphasize that one on the strumming with your right hand on the up, down, and then you go back for the final up and go to this original grip here. Okay, so slowly it will be like this. Down, up, and that is how this second part ends in the strumming. So up, down, up, yeah. So up, down, and then up is the final, and then you go for another strumming round. So slowly it will be like this. Right, so you do that for 2 rounds, and then starts the actual verse here. So the verse goes with the following chords here. 1 strumming round for C, and with C I mean the C with the G in the bass. And then you go for another round of C here. Then you go to F, 1 round, and back to C, 1 round. And when played this C here, you use this technique with this finger going down if you wish. That is how we do in this song here, but you could also just go with the strumming and this chord. It works pretty well as well. But if you want to get this effect here with this kind of built-in melody here, then you go for that one. So it will sound like this. First 4 chords: C, C, F, C. Right. So that is the first verse, and then comes the second verse here. Starts again with C, 1 time. 1 another C, so 2 Cs. And then you go to F, 1 round. And then you shift to A minor, and in the lyrics we play A minor in the lyrics here with tips in a jar. So on a jar you play A minor, but this time you play only the first part for A minor, so the down, down, up, down, up. And then you shift to G in the lyrics, my guitar, they're gonna play the G. You play the first part there as well, the down, down, up, down, up, and then you end with a full strumming of F and an old bar stool F there, full strumming around, and that is the second verse. So the second verse will be one full of C, another full of C there, then one full of F, then A minor part 1, then G part 1, then one full of F. So the second verse goes like this. C, C, F, A minor, G, F. Yeah, so that was the second verse. And then comes the chorus. So the chorus will be one strumming round for the CG, and then one strumming round for the C, but with E in the bass this time. Then A minor part 1 of the strumming, G part 1, and F full. Right, and then you're gonna do that again for another round. C full, then C, E, then A minor part 1, G part 1, and F full, and then you're gonna end with C 2 times with this. Yeah, so sometimes I do like this. I instruct while I'm playing, and I believe that all you followers here on Gordon Guitar, you are just too smart to wait for me playing. So I think I'm gonna sometimes make it a bit quicker and just play through here. But just to repeat this chorus part here, one full of C, one, that means C, G, then one full of C, E, then A minor part 1, and G part 1, one full of F, then you do that again. So one full of C, one full of C, E, then A minor part 1, G part 1, one full of F, and then you end with 2 full of C's with this melody. Yeah, and that is the chorus. Then we have verse 3 here. It will be the same as verse 1. And then we have the verse 4, which will be the same as verse 2. Yeah, and then after that comes another chorus around here. It will be the same as the chorus we just learned, but the only change here will be the last C here, the last 2 rounds of C. You will skip this, and instead you go right into a solo part. So we will not cover this solo part. Otherwise, it will take too long here. The only thing I can mention here, it's if you want to have this background strumming here, you will play 1 round of C and 1 round of F, and that's it. Then comes the bridge part right after. And the bridge part, we are in the lyrics, it ain't about the fame, it ain't about the fortune, and so on. So here, we're gonna play only part 1 for each and every chord. So part 1, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and it's about the following chords: A minor, G, C, G, F, A minor, G, and you end on 1 down on F. So only part 1s for the strumming here: A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, and you end with 1 down on F. Then comes a final chorus part, and it will be played in the same way as the first chorus with these 2 C's in the end. And it ends with an outro part. This outro part will be played in the same way as you play the verse 1 and the verse 3. So only, yeah, with the same strumming there. The only difference there is the last chord C instead of playing the strumming there, because it's the C full strumming, C full strumming, F full strumming, and C in the end, only one down. And that is how this cool song Luke Combs doing this ends. Yeah, so what would you do if you wouldn't watch Gordon Guitar? That's a big question, and that's what Luke Combs asked himself. Yeah, of course you're watching here, and I'm glad. So keep on watching and see you soon. Don't forget, play tuned.